Siapa dari kalian yang nyebutin pertanyaannya?
Dah.
Hah? Siapa yang nyebutin satu pertanyaan untuk formalitas? Cuma formalitas. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Hi. Today we will present about our material, and our material is about POV and symbols in prose. And first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Anantia Ramadhani, and my partner Adelia Andrian Permata, Mimi Janatul Hayat, dan Azahra Desya Priyani. So the first material is about what is point of view, and we'll explain the meaning. What is point of view in prose? Point of view in prose is the perspective from which a story is narrated or told. It is the way in which the author chooses to present the events, characters, and themes of the story to the reader. Point of view can greatly affect how a story is perceived and experienced by the reader. There are several different types of point of view in prose, including first person, second person, and third person. Point of view in prose refers to perspective or vantage point from which a story is narrated. It involves the choice of a specific narrator or narrative voice, determining what information is presented to the reader and how it's presented. The chosen point of view influences the reader's perception of characters, events, and the overall narrative, adding depth and shaping the storytelling experience. And next point is types of point of view. And types of point of view is first person point of view. First person point of view is a popular choice for writers because it creates a strong connection between the reader and the narrator. By using I to refer to the narrator, the reader can experience the story more intimately, feeling as if they are experiencing the events firsthand. This can create a sense of immediacy and intensity that is not always present in other points of view. And next example of first person. Example is The Catcher is in the Rye by G.D. Salinger is written in first person point of view. The narrator, Holden Caulfield, tells the story of his experiences after being expelled from prep school. And next material will explained by Adele.
Okay, I will explain the next material. It's about second person point of view. Second person point of view is unique in that it directly addresses the reader, making them a character in the story. This can create an immersive experience and intimate connection between the reader and the story. The reader is placed in the position of the protagonist, experiencing the story as if it were happening to them. However, the second person point of view can be challenging to sustain for an entire story of novel because it can quickly become tiresome or feel unnatural. Using you for extended periods can also distance the reader from the story, as it may become too obvious they are being told what to do or think. For this reason, second person point of view is most commonly used in shorter works such as short stories or poetry. The example of second person point of view. If on a winter's night, Travelers by Italo Calvino is written in second person point of view, the reader is addressed directly as the participant in the story. Next. third person point of view. In third person point of view, the narrator is not character within the story. Instead, the narrator is an observer who describes the action, thought, and feeling of the character. There are several different types of third person point of view, including limited and omniscient. First is limited third person point of view. In limited third person point of view, the narrator only knows the thought and feelings of one character. This can create a sense of intimacy with the character while still allowing for objectivity and distance from the events of the story. The example of limited third person point of view is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. It's written in limited third person point of view. The narrator, Scott Finch, only knows her own thoughts and feelings, as well as those of her father Atticus. Next is omniscient third person point of view. In omniscient third person point of view, the narrator knows thoughts and feelings of the character in the story. This allows for a broad and comprehensive understanding of the events and theme of the story, but can also create a sense of distance from the character and their experience. The example from the omniscient third person point of view is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It's written in omniscient third person point of view. The narrators know the thoughts and feelings of all the characters, including Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet.
And next topic is about symbols in prose, and will explain by Mimi.
Okay, I will explain symbol in prose. A symbol is the utilization of something to convey another meaning, serving as a tool to evoke different ideas. This symbol, whether globally recognized or locally understood, encompass conventional elements like the Christian cross, Star of David, swastika, or national flag. In literary works, symbols such as setting, character, action, or object retain their literal meaning while expressing deeper implications. For instance, Hawthorne, the scarlet letter emblems the letter as a symbol with unique meaning that don't automatically transfer to other stories. Often, symbols embody tangible things representing intangible concepts, adding interest or depth to narrative. In prose, symbols extend beyond literal representation, including object, action, or image conveying abstract concepts that urge emotion. Next, to interpret symbol in prose. The first, context. Examine the context in which the symbol occurs, analyzing surrounding event and character for significance. 2. Repetition. Note if a symbol is reiterated as repetition emphasizes its importance and reinforces its symbolic meaning. Next, cultural context. Be mindful of cultural, historical, or societal influences on symbol interpretation, recognizing diverse meaning across cultures and time periods. 4. Author intent. Consider the author objective. A symbol contributes to the writing and striking the overall prose meaning. 5. Contrast and alignment. Observe how symbols interact with other text elements, as their juxtaposition can accentuate intended symbolic meaning. 6. Metaphor and allegory. Recognize symbols as metaphor or allegories, representing large idea or concept beyond literal representation. And the last, personal interpretation. Embrace personal interpretation based on experience and perspective, acknowledging the subjective nature of symbols.
And next topic we will explain by Azhara.
Example of symbol in prose. Example 1. The letter context. In the text, in a comic age story, the protagonist inherits and carries a complex from their the grandfather. So, the narrative is encompasses the before mortem Just auto verification is visualized. The protagonist search for their own identity and purpose with its middle constantly pointed towards new experience and self-discovery. Example 2. The trembling imagine. A Gothic novel might the future decaying may vision as a symbol of a decline and the way there the dark past. They mention the trouble faded and that's how basically character internal struggle and secretly they desperately try to keep it hidden. And another example, 3. The value of the photograph. In a point that tell about lost memory. The fact that the photograph was tucked away in the draw called a symbol cherished relationship or a moment of frozen time. The fading of the color and the word acts called grace pattern, the passes of time and the degenerate in nature or period. For the Golden Rose, the single rose, a beautiful yet described with blood. How do you set to be successful clear on the symbolized both passion and danger? This might a professional and violent event or respect the complex morality and character, a turn between love and revenge. And the last example, the broken swing. In a story about realistic overcoming adversity, a character who has a broken wing, whenever literary or metaphorical, all the symbols their courage innovation and struggle. However, as narrative progress and meaning of the wing how we spend and character killing grow and new found strength.
Okay, that's all from our presentation. So, thank you for your attention, guys.